Happy math time, kindergartners. For today, you need your book, you need pencil and eraser, and you need your counters. Go ahead, pause the video if you need to, grab those, and we'll get started. All right, boys and girls, for today, we're doing lesson 2.2, greater than. Now, when we use the words greater than, we mean bigger or more than something else, but the accurate math word that we use is actually greater. So when we say greater than, we mean more than or bigger than. So take a look down here. They used yellow first and then red, didn't they? That's all right. We're going to go with it. You're going to actually take your counters and put them out on these yellow ones. So if you're ready to do it right now, go ahead and do it right now with me. Put those yellow counters on there, and then now we're going to be putting on red ones. So turn them over, put on red ones, and then, boys and girls, we're going to pick up our pencils, and we're going to draw these lines to match them up. Now, yesterday when we drew our lines to match them up, they all matched up. I keep bumping this camera on you. I'm so sorry. But today we don't have them matching up, do we? We have this one here, and we have an empty space down here, so they don't actually match up. So we're going to count how many in each set. You guys probably have subitized this already, right? Because these are simple numbers to subitize. This is a 5 frame, and it's all full, so we know there are 5 here, but we'll count it because it says 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down here, you can subitize this amount. You know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it says to think about which one has more, which one is greater than the other one. Well, we know that 5 is greater than 4, right? 5 is more than 4, and we can even see that right here with the empty space. So we're going to go ahead and circle this 5 frame because this one, whoop, I bumped that camera again on you, that one is greater than the other one. Go ahead and take your counters off and turn the page over. Now, boys and girls, this is all so easy. You wouldn't really have to do it with counters. But this is one of those times when we're going to go ahead and do it anyways because it really fixes things better in our brains to actually do it with our fingers, even though our eyes could just look at it and know. So we're actually going to put counters on all these things. There's one red one. Here are 2 yellow ones. You can trace the 1, trace the 2, and then we can draw the matching up lines. And you can see that right here, there's nothing to match, is there? So, boys and girls, we're going to circle over here, not the 5 frame that shows more, but the number that shows more. So here, 2 is more than 1. So we circle the 2. We've done stuff like this at school, right? You did a paper like this. Down here, this is going to be so easy today. 3 counters, 2 counters. We can draw our matching up lines. We can write our numbers. 3, 2. Now you already know which one is greater than the other one. Remember, the real reason we're doing this today is not to compare 3 and 2 and know which one is more. The real reason we're doing this is to practice that word greater. Well, we know that 3 is greater than 2, so we're going to circle that 3. Now, if we had a doubt as to whether 3 was greater than 2, we could see right here, couldn't we? There's a counter right there, and it doesn't have a match down below. Go ahead now to the next page. Again, easy stuff. You guys can just look at this subitize and know. But to give our brains the extra practice in really thinking this process through, because one of these days you're going to be doing this with great, big, huge, enormous numbers. Whoops, yellow. We're actually going to put our counters out. Now, this time, we're not really drawing lines to match them up, right? We'd end up with little squiggles all over the place. But you can see 3 and 4. And you guys can tell not which number is more. Remember, we're using our vocabulary word. Which number is greater than the other number? Well, of course, 4 is greater than 3. So we're going to circle 4. Move your counters. I know if you're doing this on your book, they're probably sliding all over the place anyways. All right. 2 counters. 1 counter. Oh, there we go, yellow. Easy, easy, right? But remember, the point right now is not to figure out which one is more. because that's so easy. You guys already have that. The point right now is to start making sure we've got this vocabulary word greater stuck in our brain. So is this one greater, or is this one greater than this one? Whichever one is greater than the other one, circle it. So we know that's 2. All right, last page. Oh my goodness, we're getting done so fast today. All right, we're going to say there is a girl named Brianna. There's Brianna. And she has a bag with 3 apples in it. So, my goodness, they're liking apples. Do you remember yesterday we were drawing apples for lunch boxes? My apples, some of them look like slices of bread. That's okay. All right. 3 apples in her bag. Her friend doesn't tell us her friend's name. Let's say her friend is just named Friend. Maybe her friend can be named Franny, her friend. All right. Her friend has a bag with 1, oh my goodness. Her set of apples is 1 greater. All right. Now, do you see right here? I have drawn matching apples. I hope you guys have also. So now these are the same, right? Like we did yesterday, but now we're doing 1 greater in Franny's bag. All right, so I'm going to add in here something that looks maybe like a little bag. Here it's tied, right? You know, like a little plastic bag of apples that you might get at the grocery store. Here's its tie. There we go. Now they're in bags. Write numbers on the apples to show how many apples. So here we're going to put 1, 2, 3 apples, right? And down here, 1, 2, 3. But Franny the friend's apples, she has 1 greater apple, right? Her set is 1 greater. So she has 4. Now it says, tell a friend what you know about the numbers. If you have someone at your house that you can tell them, oh, look at this, you're going to use this word greater and go tell them which bag is greater. Once you've done that, boys and girls, I'm not going to do this last part on my paper. I want you to do it. Put a star by the bag that is greater. So if Brianna's bag has a greater number of apples, put a star by Brianna's bag. If Franny's bag has a greater number of apples, then put a star by Franny's bag. Kindergartners, I bet you did that work with me, and you're now all done with all your math for today. Very nice. Send me a picture of the 4th page, and I'll see you tomorrow with more math. Bye-bye.